Most of you guys know it as the supercar of Malaysia, but he just made it hyper. So did we have Aiman here to tell us about his car? Aiman.
Yes.
This is the infamous
Myvi. Yeah.
Oh, is it Myvi or Imbi? Oh,
This car is Myvi. I'm Imbi.
Oh, this is Myvi. All right. So we'll see the logo later in the back. So Aiman, please tell us, what did you make this car so hyper?
What did I make this car so hyper? Where do I even start? Well, for starters, I changed the front bumper. I took off the part here and made it
The front grille and put a mesh.
Yep, mesh grill. Took out the fog lights also, put the LEDs. And the front, I took off the casing and put LED also and put it back. What else? Well, that's the front. Rims, yes. I am, as you guys might know, this rim, very familiar. It's from another Myvi, a white Myvi. It's there. This is DC105. Yeah, you might know the guy. And I'm running PS4s, 205 50, 16-inch.
So gang chow to have PS4 on Myvi.
Right.
Look at my car, I don't have PS4, you know.
I mean, you could soon. And yeah, that's for the rims. I'm using 0-1 brake pads. What else?
That's 500 degree?
Yep.
500 degree for Myvi.
Yes.
That considers hyper.
Sort of, I guess, in a way. I mean, everyone claims hyper in a way, I guess. So.
Alright guys, I want to show him. I'll show you everybody. Yes. Why? It's not Myvi. It is a
Myvi.
Myvi. Yep. Okay, can you please explain to most people why do you call it a Myvi?
Okay, so as you can tell, my Instagram right there. Okay, this is my main Instagram, ImpexB. I do a lot of shoots, photo shoots, car events, and also take photos of cars.
Any back rooms?
What do you mean?
No back rooms. Yeah, no back rooms. Alright, okay. Nothing.
Alright, let's
see the inside.
There you go, after you. So what did I change in the interior? Well, for starters, both are the both bucket seats.
Right.
The driver's side is full bucket low max. The passenger side is semi bucket low max.
Let's see if it fits my butt.
I think it should be able to fit your butt.
Okay, alright.
The letters there.
Okay, because I don't have a bucket seat like this kind of bucket seat. Alright, I'm just gonna sit down.
I'm gonna go in like this. I'm small, so I'm fine.
Alright. So, what do we have here? Tell us about the interior.
Okay, so I have changed to my Nardi steering wheel.
Not just you, Wayne.
Not just you, Wayne. I also have Nardi, okay. Defi meter, I changed the screen, Android player.
How many inches is this?
Sorry?
How many inches is this?
I forgot.
You should check out yourself more often.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But basically, it's still bigger than the standard screen. And what else? Subwoofers, I changed.
That's a subwoofer?
That's a subwoofer underneath your seat.
So besides the exhaust, the subwoofer vibrates?
Yes.
Pretty much. Okay, so give it a start.
Alright, let's give it a start then. Are you gonna go back and hear this start up? Okay, I'm gonna. Should I start now?
Hypercar activated.
Hypercar mode.
There's so many buttons like a hypercar. What's all this?
Oh, this is for the Defi. Basically, it's like a lap timer. You can, set the lap and all. What else? Sorry?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's all my.
This is your oh my. Okay, so he has a safety camera.
Yep. What else? Well, this is aftermarket also because.
Yeah, so you got nice handrest.
Handrest. But only downside is the handbrake is a bit hard to
You can't pull the knob down.
I mean, I could.
Is it very hard? Oh, you could.
I mean,
so
I
gotta angle it.
Yeah, I gotta angle like this, like strong man.
Left hand.
Like this. That's how I do that. What else? Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the exhaust actually.
Alright, let's check out the exhaust.
So I am using an M7 muffler. M7.
So this is original M7 muffler.
Yes, from Japan.
For Myvis.
Not for Myvis, it's universal.
Oh, it's a universal exhaust.
Yeah, M7 muffler. I'm running 4-1 headers, stainless steel, and original Produa resonator, the small one at the back. I basically took that out, put it in the middle, and another aftermarket resonator, and then pipe, and then muffler. That's the exhaust setup.
Let's check out his hood.
Yep.
Myvi supercar.
Myvi
Hypercar.
supercar, hypercar, anything you want it to be. So, what have I done to the engine? Grounding cable for one.
You Kevlar that?
Yeah, I Kevlar just for the lows.
Alright.
I mean, it works actually. The heat. Front strut bar, rear anterior bar from Type 1. 01 adjustable suspension also. Max Racing open port. And you can't really see, but I think if you go underneath, you can see the K20 Corpex, which has a 240cc injectors. And I also have Iridium spark plug phase 7.
Wow.
And funnel. So basically how this works is, if you look under, there's actually a hole here, directs the air into the open port, just like that.
So you direct cold air back into the engine. So direct to that.
Yeah, like that. So it doesn't, you know.
Tak bocor ah.
Surprisingly, well, I did like, you know.
You can use the vacuum hose, but this is
moment.
very creative moment here, where
Yep.
he directs his air. But most people will actually use that, right? But yeah, this is directly to the open port.
Yes.
And
correct.
this is Greg.
Oh, also another thing I did, I actually relocated the oil filter.
Really? Where you
Yes,
put it?
it's right there.
So you have oil filter kit,
Yep, correct. from
relocation
Works
kit.
Engineering. Yep.
Works engineering, Sunway.
Yes. So why I changed that was, so actually last week I had an oil leak. So I decided to, you know what, I might as well just relocate the whole oil filter, because most of the stones for Myvi, okay, I have aerospeed adapter, so that basically senses the oil pressure and the oil temperature, and that was leaking. So I'm also a little bit scared because stones can actually come and hit the oil filter and it will actually leak, because the aerospeed adapter is this thick. So it basically makes your oil filter a bit lower. Therefore, if you scrape or hit a big rock or like a stone chip, a really big stone chip hits it, it will screw oil.
Your solution is quite straightforward. You
Very
need-
straightforward. I just relocate the whole thing.
No, you also need another under tray, at least a aluminium one.
Yeah.
Fabricate one like I did. Okay,
I
so
should do that.
you should do that. It's a couple of $100.
Yeah,
So
I'm probably doing that.
that protects a lot of stuff. But there you go, guys. This is Aiman.
That's me.
Impact Z. All right, so guys,
give a
see you guys.
follow on Instagram.
Full like, right?
And like, subscribe also to this YouTube channel.
All right, thanks. Goodbye,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye bye.
Hey guys, you're seeing what you're seeing, and this is very rare to some, but there's a story behind this. By the way, guys, this is Randy. You guys know me, Joe.
Yep.
So, Randy, tell me about your ride.
So this is a 2006 Mazda 6, so the GG model. So this has been
Good game.
converted to the MPS model. It's got a 2.3 liter turbo lah, similar to the one in
MPS.
all the MPS.
So leng. So before this, it was it's from Burma's, and then
It's a very decent, you know, old lady, you know. It's a it's a 2 liter, you know, the NA.
Wow. So okay, when you got the half cut, I presume, right? You got the lamps.
Yep, I mean everything. The kit, you know, it was converted by the ex-owner. That's why I took it over. It's like a full MPS conversion lah.
I see. So
you have
did you do anything before that?
No, I didn't really do much. I just make use of what is there. You know, it was already nicely done. So
But besides that, I do see a triangle in this car, but we'll get back to that soon.
yep.
Okay, so I see you have a nice BBS. Is this RH? I forgot already.
Yeah.
RH, right?
Yep.
With
a cock spot.
6-spot.
Cock spot. It's a
4-pot, right?
Yeah.
4-pot. How many millimeter rotor is this?
320.
320.
Yep.
It's not bad. It's decent for
Yeah,
the output it has.
Yeah. So the caliper is a kit, but it's installed on the stock rotor. Yeah.
Wow, I mean, like, I you know what? For most people, would install these rims on Conti cars, but it does look well on a JDM. You see, it looks really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this original?
Nope.
Okay, no.
It's
So
a
some people,
replica.
okay, I was expecting him to
replica,
lie.
yeah.
Okay, but generally he has these calipers. These refabricated ones. Did this come with the owner?
Yeah, this came with the car. This is the original cock spot from US.
It's very rare lah. People like me just buy Brembo and So let's go check out inside before we check the engine. All right. So I would like
unlock.
to see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sure. So here we go. I mean, we have the full MPS 6 interior with a 6-speed manual.
I love the trimming that what you've done to the trimming.
Yeah, it's,
Is that wrap?
yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah.
Nice, clean, very, very clean. Let me just go to the other side and have a look-see. All right. Okay.
Yep.
It to me is a very decent car because you know, back then when Japanese want to make sedans more sporty for a family sedan, I mean, you have typically the RX-8 you know, vents, but you have more because I only have 2 circular vents in my RX-8 while you have like 5. He has 5. It reminds me of an Alfa Romeo, I don't know, for some reason. And he has is this a Android?
Yeah, it's an Android.
Wow.
Yeah.
6-speed manual.
Yep.
Right. So is the gearbox from the MPS as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
But most of these cars, if you guys are inquiring, right, this car came out about 2005, right? So when I was in Australia in 2006, I saw a bunch of people driving this car. I was shocked because I mean, like I was wow, in pure awesomeness, wow, because I love this car. I mean, like, that was a very, very fast car for its category. So it has about 240 to 250 horse at the time for a sedan such as this.
It's a KO4.
KO4, alright, so it's a KO4. What's your bar boost?
About 1.1.
Still, I think you'll still be the fastest person on the road at average.
Not really.
So did you Alcantara this as well? What?
Yeah, this is well, basically it's aftermarket.
All right.
So it's wrapped.
Okay.
Yep. So then what I changed is the seats. So what you're sitting on is the RX-8 seats.
But these are the cushion ones. These are comfy.
Yeah, the cushion ones because it's manual operated.
Oh yes, yes. I think it's best to reduce a lot of electronics in these kind of cars.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, generally the trimming is all nice. Or the back is still OEM. And check it out, he has red seat belts. Check this out. It matches the trim. So this looks cool because you have some threading over here, which is red. The side wall trim here is red, which he wrapped. Even the door handle. His carpets, my carpets are the same. It's like outline is red.
Yeah.
Now, moment of truth. What is behind under the engine? Well, under the hood.
Under the hood, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. This is a Mazda 6 2.3 turbo MPS engine. Yeah. But I think the half cut's from Australia, or is it from Japan?
It's from Singapore.
Singapore. Okay, fine. Most people get that stuff from Singapore. So what have you done in the engine? Please tell us.
So basically, you had the first thing every Mazda MPS owner would do. You know, they have this high pressure fuel pump from Autotech. So it's installed. There's this K&N Hurricane pipe. I changed the air filter. It was originally a top mount intercooler,
like the Subarus and stuff.
Yeah, like the Subaru. So due to heat, you know, I actually swapped to a front mount intercooler. I did the piping and all things. Added the turbo smart blow off valve, and otherwise it's pretty much stock. You know? Pretty much stock,
but it still runs over people like myself.
Maybe.
So you can join the gang. I mean, like, I'm sure you're with the gang as well, right?
MPS guys.
MPS guys. But I would love to see more of, you know, these cars. You know, because you might think it's an old car, but one thing that you don't, these people, this group of people have, is the idea of reviving this kind of cars because they have that appreciation towards this kind of machines. But you know what? Hope that kind of spirit doesn't die. So he said he has absorbers, you know, these absorbers, every car has absorbers. But this is a Bilstein.
Bilstein, yeah. It's a
what model
Bilstein B8.
B8
running on iBucks. Yeah, iBucks springs.
So it's a mix and match.
It's a mix and match. It works for daily drive. You know?
So it's comfortable. It's not as bumpy.
Yeah, it's a bit firmer, but it's good for spirited drive. Day to day, you know, that's the whole setup. Not for
sure. I want to know. Typically, if people put some sticker or something on the car, Auto X. I'm inquiring. Do you have a mod?
Yeah, my exhaust is Auto X.
Wow.
So I have
gang
Auto X exhaust.
Wow.
So
it's embedded.
It's. I mean, you can see the yeah. So these two mufflers are Auto X. And it's paired. It's matched with a 3-inch piping all the way from the front with a downpipe, with a catless downpipe. Yeah, so yeah, it's a pretty silent exhaust. You know, I want to keep it that way.
Because I was wondering, since you have the Auto X exhaust, I'm thinking about what's your muffler. Would it be 2.5 or 3? But it looks like
it's more or less a 2.5 at each end.
Wow.
Yeah, so but it's 3 inch from the center.
Before we end, another thing.
Yep.
Start the car.
Okay. It's not going to sound too loud.
So you guys are wondering how does an MPS Mazda 6 convert sounds like in this car? Pretty much the same. So it's quite subtle.
Yeah.
Now I would like you to give me some throttle. Decent engine. Decent sound, decent note.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I would like to thank Randy to show us his car. Alright guys, till next time. See ya. Can you imagine I'm hot and cold at the same time because we came across Jansen.
Hi guys.
While I was at Starbucks, okay. Alright. And his 480 RX-8. Alright, so Jansen actually just refabricated or serviced his gearbox. Rather than you buy another one, which we had that discussion earlier, right? He serviced it, it went great. But that is one of many resto mods that he's gonna do. Along the way, he's probably you're going to like what, upgrade?
Yes, right? I'm gonna upgrade a few things, such as getting a oil cooler on the right side, which does not have one.
Okay, I'll tell you guys why. Because a 480 usually has a slightly less, well, technically it's a less powerful car than the 6-speed. Okay, so like a 6-speed or most UK specs that come in, they come in with 2 oil coolers, such as this one. So on the right side of the car, on your left, technically, you have an oil cooler, and on the right here, which is your right, my left, your right, is another oil cooler. So it comes in a pair. Whereas Jansen's RX-8,
there's only one side.
There's only one side.
Yep.
But what does it do when you buy another oil cooler? Well, it technically improves all performance in some ways, right? I mean, you guys can read about it, but yeah. So, Jansen, with his 480, right? One other difference, if you want to compare 6MT and 480, is that it does not have window washers. So, unlike the Japan spec, UK spec, you have window washers. So, these are trying to identify the differences between the two cars and for any kind of range. Okay, let's go check out inside. And if you guys notice, I don't know whose one is this. If you guys notice, he has a sunroof. Why? Because in 2004 they do not have sunroofs. Then they thought, you know what, let's just up the game, let's just give them a sunroof. So 2005, which mine is a 2004, you get a sunroof, which I'm quite jealous. So if you will look inside here, alright guys, so you want to ask yourself, this car, yes, it does have pedal shifts. This is your 480, right, with the Tiptronic, right? Most cars have downs on the left, right? But this RX-8 has downs at the thumb. The reason why most people, the Mazda designed it down, because when you are making a slight corner, you know, it's good to prepare yourself, make it easier for the driver to just hit the thumb as it corners, because you don't steer with one hand. That's very unsafe if you do it with one. So you have to hold both hands. So it's either or. So this car is very unique. You have 2 ups and 2 downs. And If you can see here, the car interior is pretty much quite elegant because it's all black. Unlike some models, like GT models, have two-tone interiors. Well, this car has the monochrome, I would say, because it's only one or two colors in the car, which the silver is prominent. So this car is technically new because the previous owner did not actually drive the car much. So this is not cracked. Everything seems so immaculate, Jansen. Even you as an owner,
I try to keep the car as neat and tidy, as clean as possible, because I'm a very fussy type of guy.
So. Oh, so you are those what do you call it? OCD kind of guy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm that type of guy.
And look at this. I would say that you see the surface of the car. If you would just zoom at the surface, can you see a swirl at the light? No, you can't. You can't, because this owner really kept an immaculate car, and so Jansen will proceed the same kind of practice.
Yeah.
Look at how clean this engine bay is. You'll never ever see a cleaner engine bay. Look at that. So you want to see all this. Look at that. I mean, it's way better than most. Did you did anything to it after
we
bought it?
I did nothing. Just swap the alternator, because I got it with a bust-out alternator. So I just swapped the alternator and that's it. I did not touch anything off the car.
So it's technically all OEM.
OEM.
All OEM.
Yep.
Nice. And the difference about the tank, yeah? Let's just do a comparison, yeah? Engine base. Okay, let's just do a comparison. Jansen, do you mind opening my engine bay?
Alright.
Can you notice any difference?
The tank is
This is what nasty when I'm talking about. Yeah, well, I just wipe it a bit once in a while, yeah. But yeah, so this is one of the difference, where you have a different colored windscreen washer, right? But I think this is a bit bigger than that one.
Yeah, it is bigger than that.
Most people have relocation kit for batteries, right?
Yep.
Over here, so they can have a better intake. But yes, that I think is bigger to fit windscreen and lamp. So, Jansen, what's your next mod here, man?
My next mod for this car, I think, is definitely to get another side of the oil coolant, which is mentioned.
Yeah, the one we mentioned earlier.
Any oil coolant of the right side for an auto. And also, I would want to get a aluminium radiator for this RX-8.
Yes.
Because it helps with the cooling system of this car, because this car is as hot.
So you guys who knows about the type of cooling system that is required, the type of radiator for this car, you guys can comment below, right? So most people would recommend Koyorad.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm using Forge. Yeah, some people say, yeah, Koyorad's good, but so far I have no problems. But it depends on how you drive it, right? So Koyorad is about roughly 2K. So everyone don't want to break the bank for it.
We'll have to save up to get
ramen noodles.
Yeah.
But that's a bit far-fetched. But so you want to change the oil cooler? Any ideas with the rims?
The rims are actually I'm quite a stock kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to find an original rim. If I can get an original rim,
should have asked me years ago when you went to
school. That is what I want. Yeah, exactly. That's why most of the RX-8 users, they get the OEM RX-8. They might want to change the rims. So if you want to change the rim, I'm here. I'll be willing to take on.
Just say
I'll be willing to take on your old rim. So
check out his Instagram and Facebook in the description below. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we'll see what Jansen has to what he will do to his car. All right, guys. See you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay,
what's up guys? Awesome day today. A lot of cars come out to our little MDG coffee at Starbucks in Rimbayu.
No, because we were here, just me and you.
Yeah, I know.
Then after that, people just start coming.
Yeah.
But it was cool, you know, because that shows that we have a lot of friends that we really care about. Yeah. And they care about us.
Okay. I'll buy that.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, like, thanks guys for the support, and we hope to see you guys in more gatherings soon. It's always nice to have like a mix of cars here, from a Mitsubishi ASX to like the RX-8, Lancer. What else you got? Suprema, the MPS.
Myvi supercar.
Yeah.
Myvi supercar.
Imbi.
Imbi. He's here. Yeah. And if you guys ever having night drives with lights, we have our boy from Night Shifters.
Yeah. Night Shifters there.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, feel free to come and meet us for coffee.
Always check out our Instagram, our IG stories.
Yeah.
And yeah, see you in the next event.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye. Hey, let's go. Let's go.